Split the screen in your mind. On the left, a chap in a hoodie and trainers, probably called Chad or Brad, is staring intently at a laptop in a minimalist glass office in California. On the right, a gentleman in a pristine white thobe is sipping cardamom coffee in a marble-lined majlis in Riyadh. Both are billionaires. Both could buy a medium-sized country before breakfast, and yet their lives are about as similar as a Formula One car and a camel. They are both fantastically, mind-bogglingly wealthy. But the rulebook they play by, the world they inhabit, and the way they spend their loot are worlds apart. It's a gap you probably never thought about, but it's wider than the Grand Canyon. Let's be clear from the start, this isn't a competition. It's not about who is better. That would be absurd. It's simply an observation of two profoundly different species of the ultra-rich. The American billionaire is a creature we think we know. Magazine covers, TED Talks, rockets for a laugh, part of the public furniture. The source of the money is the first major fork in the road. In America, the modern billionaire is often a product of the digital gold rush. Think a pale young man tinkering with computer code in his parents' garage. Close up, hands-on keyboard and scrolling code. That cliché exists for a reason. Ideas nurtured by ambition and venture capital explode into global behemoths. The wealth is new, disruptive, and often tied to intellectual property. The American dream, supercharged, create something from nothing and sell it to everyone. Not all are tech wizards. Old industry, Wall Street clever money, and retail empires. The common thread is the market. Wealth is forged in a fiercely competitive, publicly scrutinized arena. A high-stakes game where heroes turn cautionary tales, all in the open. Now, cross the ocean. The story of wealth has often been written in oil. Black gold powering national fortunes. Foundational wealth managed by state-linked enterprises and powerful families. Less lone genius, more right place, right ties. But it's evolving fast. Logistics, banking, telecom, high-end real estate transform hubs like Dubai and Doha. What does a billionaire actually do all day? For the American model, life is often an extension of the brand. The day might start with a 5 a.m. workout, meticulously detailed on Instagram. Back-to-back meetings about disrupting the paperclip industry. Lunch is a power lunch. Dinner is a fundraising gala. They are constantly on interviews, books, testifying before Congress, tweeting their every thought, from space travel to the perfect avocado toast. This relentless engagement builds the personal brand, which fuels the corporate brand. You're buying their vision and their story. Doors are metaphorically, and sometimes literally, open. Architectural digest visits, documentary crews follow. It's all part of the show. For a prominent Arab billionaire, privacy isn't currency, it's the ultimate luxury. Meetings happen in private offices or the family majlis. The circle is tight, deals are struck, details don't leak, discretion is paramount, loud boasts are poor form, family is the center. Homes are palaces designed for hosting hundreds and for absolute seclusion. A man's home is his castle, and for a billionaire, that castle can be quite something. Sleek modern supercar outside a glass mansion versus a fleet of gold-plated Rolls-Royces outside an ornate palace. The American gravitates to statement architecture. Malibu cliffs, smart home everything, and art that doubles as an investment portfolio. It's modern, sleek, designed to be photographed, a place to entertain and impress. And then there are the toys, latest electric hypercar, a restored classic, and a sensible SUV. A curated collection, a G650 as standard issue, zipping between Lake Tahoe, New York, and Hawaii. Yachts like floating Apple stores, newest, fastest, most advanced. Switch to the Arab billionaire, palaces in the truest sense. Soaring domes, acres of gardens, interiors dripping with gold leaf, marble and intricate mosaics. built for magnificent hospitality and massive gatherings, with privacy engineered into the architecture. When it comes to cars, more is more. Fleets, convoys, and bespoke diamond dust finishes. Jets aren't merely jets, they're flying palaces with suites and dining rooms. Public image is a tool wielded in vastly different ways. The American billionaire is a master of perception. PR teams, favorable stories, talk shows, and Twitter as a direct line to the public. He broadcasts messages, settles scores, announces moonshots, folk hero one day, pantomime villain the next. It's strategic. Charisma can add billions. One controversial tweet can move markets. Personality becomes an asset, center of attention, subject of debate, the face of an empire. The Arab billionaire often aims to avoid the narrative altogether. Influence is cultivated behind the scenes through relationships and private meetings. Public statements are rare and carefully worded, usually via a spokesperson. Twitter spats and tell-all interviews are unthinkable. Honor and dignity first. Power needs no public validation. They may own outlets and yet almost never appear in them. A protective bubble shields from scrutiny. While one plays checkers in public, the other plays chess in private. And you learn who won long after. When you have more money than you could spend in 1,000 lifetimes, you start thinking about giving some away. American billionaires make philanthropy public and corporate. Huge foundations. The Giving Pledge. Ambitious, data-driven efforts tackling disease, poverty, climate change, philanthropy on an industrial scale. Public giving generates goodwill, repairs reputations, and lets them shape society. Names etched on buildings and galleries, legacies designed to last centuries. The giving is loud, proud, and highly publicized. I made a fortune, now I'm using it to save the world. In the Arab and Islamic world, charity, zakat, and sadaqah is a pillar of faith and culture. Giving is often a private duty between donor and God. Many gifts are quiet, anonymous, and close to home. No fanfare. The reward is spiritual merit and community respect. The sums can be colossal, channeled differently, focused on social fabric. Hospitality itself is giving. Responsibility spans clans. Legacy is generosity and piety passed through generations. Two types of billionaires, same planet, different universes. The American is a celebrity CEO, living in the glare, disrupting industries, shaping policy in plain sight. A tale of individual ambition, played out for all to see. The Arab billionaire is a custodian of legacy, a private power player who values discretion and wields influence behind closed doors. Wealth upholds tradition, honor, and community. Neither is better. Both are products of culture. Open, competitive individualism mints one kind. Collective, relationship-based worlds mint another. One thrives on noise, the other thrives on silence. Both accumulate phenomenal wealth, but their visions of life, power, and legacy are worlds apart. Which life seems better? Would you rather be famous or be left alone? Fame brings a platform and scrutiny. Privacy brings quiet respect and tradition's constraints. You choose your path and accept the baggage.